I'm on a journey to a 45-inch vertical at 5'7". Currently, I'm sitting at about a 41.5-inch peak vertical, but consistently testing 39.5 to 40 inches. And this is a little update with everything. The past few months, I've been going crazy with dunking. I was finally starting to dunk consistently now, and I was really getting the hang of my self-lob, getting the timing down, my technique down, and everything was going good. Dunking on every single one of my sessions, getting my wrist above the rim, and even my misses were pretty impressive. These look like attempts that should have went in. Also, I randomly decided to do double ups one day, and look at this shit, bro. These were my first ever attempts, and I was not expecting to look this decent with this dunk. Head was almost at the rim. I was getting really close on a few of these, so that kind of shook me. I feel like I can get this dunk sooner rather than later. I was going hard in the weight room these past few months, getting PRs, and getting ridiculously strong. These past 2 months, I was feeling at my healthiest, at my bounciest, and at my strongest. And because of that, I might have gone a little overboard. Each one of my jump sessions were at least 3 hours long. A lot of the times it was longer. I was overjumping like crazy, but that's because my vertical kept increasing the longer I stayed at the court. On my best dunk session ever, I got all of these dunks 3 hours into my session. So it seems like I was getting a second wind all the time. So I jumped for 3 hours. I was good for the last couple of months, but for the past 3 or 4 weeks, I've been dealing with a little bit of knee pain on the same knee that was injured a year and a half ago. I haven't been able to jump as high or get any dunks for the past month because my knees began to hurt with max ever jumps. It's not as bad as it was a year and a half ago, where I couldn't walk down the stairs without pain or squat without pain, but it's bad enough to where I can't jump maximally without my left knee reaching a 3 out of 10 pain, sometimes higher. That first jump session where the knee pain came, which was about 4 weeks ago, I was only able to test a max 35-inch vertical, and that's because of my knee pain, and that's after warming up for about an hour. And after watching the footage back, I can see that the knee pain was obviously affecting my jumps. I can see that my penultimate is so much shorter than normal, and I wasn't getting as high obviously, and I was really disappointed that I was getting 35 inches high. One of my worst jump sessions. But it's funny because the knee pain isn't interfering too much with my lifting. My knee pain isn't as bad during lifts, so I was able to do this. Match my PR on power clean for 225. Then this, 230 pounds. Then this, 235 pounds. I managed to PR on my power clean being injured, and that just proves that my outputs have gone up like crazy since the training. Ever since dunk camp ended, which was about June, I've been going super hard in the weight room, super high volume, super intense training, a lot of loaded jumps, and I feel like now the power adaptations are starting to sink in, and I PR'd on my power clean by 10 pounds. I got a deadlift PR for 285 by 6. That was my 6 rep max until I did this, 300 pounds for 6 reps, which is my new 6 rep max. So I'm constantly getting stronger each week, always going harder than the week before, and I'm really happy with where I'm at in the weight room and training wise. This proves that knee pain doesn't necessarily mean you have to take it easy in the gym as long as you follow the right protocols. Do your ISOs, warm up properly, build up to your working sets, and keep track of your pain levels. I never let my pain surpass a 3 out of 10, otherwise I would just cut the lift out. During power cleans, it probably shot up to about a 1 out of 10, which is fine, so I kept going hard. Lifting heavy is actually good for the tendon. Heavy squats. Naturally, the velocity of a heavy squat is slow, and that's good for the tendon. Unless you're in tendinopathy where your tendon is in a degenerative state and you've had this pain for months and months and it won't go away, it's okay to follow these protocols that I just mentioned and keep training hard in the gym. So even with this minor setback, I'm still training hard, still getting stronger in each one of my lifts, and I'm pushing it in the weight room. The only thing is I'm just craving another dunk. I feel like a crack addict after getting decently good at dunking. It's like an itch I gotta scratch, but I just can't get it. The knee pain has just been affecting my jump sessions that much. I had a couple sessions with Jordan Kilgannon, which is honestly still crazy to me, and I underperformed to my standards because my knee pain was holding me back, and I was kind of upset with it, but I still had that stoic mentality where I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I wasn't able to dunk when I was with him. However, I was still jumping decently high, and I got some good content with him, so that's fun. I'm just happy to be here. Right now, I'm slowly building up to max jumps again with really short sessions. I'm also doing depth landings at 40 plus inches without pain, teaching my tendon to absorb impact from higher heights than which I can jump, and jumping onto a 36-inch box with no pain. So no, this knee pain isn't a big deal. However, it's still something I gotta monitor and make sure it doesn't become something a lot worse. And to do that, you gotta intuitively train. After 4 years of training experience, studying everything about jump training, and learning as much as I can, I've gained so much knowledge that I'm able to adjust my training on the fly. While I still have a strict routine to follow, making sure that I'm getting my workouts in, making sure I'm not missing a single day, I'm still able to be flexible based on how I feel. If I feel like loaded jumps are going to just make my knee pain worse, I'm going to cut that out. I actually have loaded jumps in my routine right now, but I thought to myself, am I going to feel better doing this, or is my knee pain going to get worse with this? Obviously, I want to have that stimulus where I'm doing loaded jumps, working on rate of force development, but if it's going to just lead to more knee pain, then I might as well just not do it, and I'm better off not doing it. And if y'all want to know how to do this and get get to the next level, join GetUp. I'm currently doing 40% off on full access coaching for the holiday season. So if you guys have been thinking about doing serious training for a while, now is the perfect time to get that. So if you want to get a head start for 2025, I got you. The sale lasts until December 31st, but I got limited spots, and spots are actually filling up faster than I was expecting. I'm looking for a long-term athlete, so if this is you, fill out the form in the description. If you're a short-term athlete looking for quick fixes, this is not for you. Go somewhere else. But yeah, I'm still on the road to a 45-inch vertical. This might take me another year and a half or so, maybe 2 years, until I achieve it. But that doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna shoot for 42 at first. Once I get that, then 43, then 44. Then once everything goes right, and I know everything will go right, 45 will be right there. And you guys will be witnesses to me, an average Asian 5'7" athlete, testing 45 inches and being one of the highest jumpers in the world. I can't wait for that. I'm going to keep you guys updated, but it's only a matter of time.